A small group of business leaders had a vision. We hope to serve as the voice of Houston's Hispanic business community. Our first meeting was at the Mexican restaurant downtown, who agreed to open up for breakfast. And we didn't have any members, but we had 21 people who said they would like to be on the board, depending on how this thing went. Today is a special day for all of us, including Lolita Guerrero, the first woman to serve as chair of our chamber.
It was a challenge because it was a male-dominated chamber. It was a slow-growing chamber, but viable. We became viable in the community. It was not easy at all. It was very difficult. There were times when you wanted to just throw up your hands and just walk away, but you didn't, because you knew that you had something that was worthwhile.
In 2007, we were very obvious it was almost going to be dissolved. And with the growth of the Hispanic population in Houston, it was just, it would have been a tragedy. Which is unfortunately had happened in other cities.
Tremendous accolades to you, Dr. Murillo. The growth under your leadership is just skyrocketed. It's been exponential. Like it was always going up, but all of a sudden shot way up.
Over the last 10 years, with the support of the board, staff, volunteers, and sponsors, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has experienced tremendous growth. Our thanks to the volunteers who served as chairman of the chamber and foundation: Edgar Colon, George Gonzalez, Irma Diaz Gonzalez, Gilbert Herrera, John Esquivel, Armando Perez, and Douglas Hidalgo. We also thank all the former board members and chairman emeritus. In 2007, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Board was led by Chairman Edgar Colon. That year, the board hired Dr. Laura Murillo as the chamber's full-time president and CEO. 3 months later, the chamber's office lease expired. The chamber negotiated a 10-year in-kind lease agreement with Amegy Bank. The board and staff developed a 10-year strategic plan and amended its bylaws and procedures, which led the chamber to become a staff-driven organization. Soon thereafter, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce boldly proclaimed itself as the leader of Houston's new majority, firmly planting a stake in the ground. By 2008, the chamber had set unprecedented record-breaking increases in revenue, memberships, attendance, and in-kind service agreements. The staff increased from 2 to 12. Also in 2008, the Chamber launched an English language television program on KHOU CBS, which remains on the air to date, followed by a CBS radio program which airs on 6 stations and a Spanish language radio and television program on Univision. With a combined audience reach of 3.3 million, the Chamber's media platform is the only one of its kind in the country. Later that year, the recession followed by Hurricane Ike. The Chamber persuaded Neil Diamond to increase his donation from $250,000 to $5 million toward the rebuilding of flood victims' homes. Despite the 2008 challenges, the Chamber's membership surged from 300 members to 4,000 plus. Programs and services continued to expand, leading the Chamber to renegotiate its lease from 2,500 square feet to 10,000 square feet, which added conference space for small business seminars and programs. By 2009, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce was awarded the Large Chamber of the Year and Regional Chamber of the Year by the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. By 2010, the American Marketing Association named the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce the Marketer of the Year. In 2011, the University of Houston bestowed its highest honor, the President's Medallion, to the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for the Chamber's impact. In 2011, the Greater Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Foundation was established. In 2012, the Emerging Leaders Institute was designed to identify and develop young professionals, with 200 graduates to date. From 2012 through 2015, the Chamber emphasized its strategic initiatives. And in 2015, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce rebranded itself. The redesign included a new logo, website, visual identity, and social media presence. The American Marketing Association recognized the Chamber's work by naming it the 2016 Marketer of the Year for a second time. Additionally, in 2016, the Chamber launched an extensive voter campaign. This campaign used public service announcements, phone banks, and press conferences, which contributed to a 12% increase in voter participation among Hispanics in Harris County. Today, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce continues to serve as the leading regional advocate for the economic and civic interest of the Hispanic business community. The Chamber continues to elevate its advocacy and public policy efforts, including meeting with elected officials and by participating in international trade delegations. Our media presence has expanded from local and state to the national and international stage, including CNN, Fox, NPR, and other media outlets. As the Chamber moves forward, its impact and relevance are ever more important. With that in mind, we have launched a 40th anniversary general fund campaign that encourages each of you to invest in the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce so we can continue to serve as the leader of Houston's new majority.